Well, hello. Welcome back to another Sidekuest video. This is very different from what I normally do. This is a tier list, my very first tier list. And also, I'm not using tier list creator for this because I tried to make a template and either I'm too dumb or that doesn't work as much. So yeah, I made my own tier list template. It looks okay. I mean, it looks like a first grader did it, but like, I did this in like, 2 minutes. So yeah, I really just want to get this done with. Yeah, I'm using Adobe Illustrator because it is my favorite program to draw stuff in. That's where I do all my thumbnails. So yeah, I'm doing Eminem albums, not only just the albums, but the Eminem albums and mixtapes. But I'm not doing Slaughterhouse because that's a collective. Even though Eminem does like produce a lot of the Slaughterhouse albums, but I'm not gonna do Slaughterhouse, and Eminem is on some of the Slaughterhouse albums. I'm not gonna do Slaughterhouse, nor am I gonna do Bad Meets Evil because again, that's a duo between him and Royce da 5'9". I would have to rank like the both of them together. So I'm doing just Eminem's mixtapes and albums. So the first one is okay. I was about to say like how can I okay, yeah, the first one is Infinite, his technically first album, the mixtape. I'm gonna put that on. It is, it's either great or good. I'm gonna put it on good. It's good. It's sort of, I could nudge it a little bit to great, but I'm gonna put in my heart of hearts, it is a good album. Like this Infinite is a good album, and it's the only album that my mom actually likes because he doesn't curse as much. Like when I was in high school for prom, like I'm not sure what you call it, like the pre-party that you have at your house. Yeah, I played that album when all my like friends and my date was coming over to like eat lunch or whatever before we actually go to prom. So yeah, I played Infinite album, and it was really good. I like the Infinite album. It is a good album, and it's really it's the only album where you sort of see Eminem's like real true nature and all that stuff. Like Infinite and I think Marshall Mathers LP1 sort of see more of an insight to his stuff. Yeah, so next one is Eminem Slim Shady Slim Shady EP, not the LP. This is the EP. EP, much like the Infinite, is also part of in that Infinite range where it was a mixtape, and just his starting out is sort of starting out to where it's just before the full Slim Shady EP LP. So I'm gonna put this at good. It is a good album. The EP Slim Shady EP is a good album. It has like one sort of a distinctive song from that's not on the LP version. So yeah, I'm gonna put that on good. It is a great album. Not great, it's a good album. Great as in like, it's very good. So the real album, his very first studio album, Slim Shady LP. I'm gonna put this, probably not gonna like this, but I'm gonna put this at great. Now here's why I'm not gonna put it as amazing, because there is a deluxe version which I'm gonna put at amazing. The Slim Shady LP deluxe version has more freestyles, more acapella, more has instrumentals. It has the song that was on the Wild Wild West soundtrack with Dr. Dre. Yeah, the Slim Shady LP deluxe version is amazing. I mean, I would put the regular version on amazing, but because it doesn't have all that extra stuff, the LP regular is a great album. The LP Deluxe, amazing album. It's like my top 10 album of all time. Like the 10 albums that I constantly listen to is the Slim Shady LP. All right, so let's get down to later stuff. Marshall Mathers. LP1. That is an amazing album. I mean, it's the first album where like I really listened to. I mean, I listened to like when I was a kid, I listened to like LP1, the Slim Shady LP, you know, like with my cousins, you know, with my I mean, you know, the thing is like my mom and my dad, like they pretty much let me listen to like anything. Like I remember my mom saying like I could listen to like any music I want to as long as it's just not like too loud. So I could like blast like Ice Cube and all that stuff, like just hardcore gangster rap and whatever. Just as long as it's not too loud, I can listen to it. All right, so the 8 Mile soundtrack. I was thinking it's either good or great, but you know what? Because it's a soundtrack and not a studio album. It has more than just Eminem. Like it has a lot of other stuff. It has 50 Cent. I think it's the first time you hear 50 Cent, like Wanksta, or like this. I think this is during like 50 Cent's like first album. I'm gonna put it on good. The 8 Mile soundtrack is a good album. You should definitely listen to it. It has like one of the most influential Eminem songs on there. You know what? Because of that, I'm actually gonna elevate it to great, because Lose Yourself, that's the number one. These weak palms are sweaty. Vomit on your sweater, or vomit on my sweater already, moms. Because yeah, everybody knows that. So I'm gonna elevate it to great. I wasn't gonna put on good, but because of that one song, elevate it to great. And also, there's like some other Eminem songs that's on there that's not really mentioned as much, but that one song, "Lose Yourself," that really puts it up there. So this right here is straight from the Lab EP. It is a diss track album when he had beef with, please dog, when he had beef with Ja Rule and Cannabis. And the good thing about that is because of that, everybody know who Cannabis is, because before then, like, who was Cannabis? Like, what? Talking about weed? So, you know what? It's a good album, but also like I want to put it at decent. I don't really have a decent list. I kind of want to put it like between good and a little bad. I mean, it's not bad, but like, you know, let's put it on good. I'm gonna put it on good, because like there are like some you know what? No. It's decent. It is decent. And decent is between good and a little bad. They stir some hairs there, but that's how it goes. All right, so the Eminem Show, great album. It's a great album. It has a lot of good songs on there. Yeah, again, like this is like one of the albums that I would like really listen to. All right, so Encore. You know what? It's a little bad. I mean, I was thinking about like this whole tier list, like where does Encore goes on the list, and I was looking at my Spotify playlist, and I've noticed I only have like 2 songs from Encore that's on that playlist. So like it can't be all that good if I only have 2 songs from that playlist. So yeah, I'm gonna put the Encore at a little bad. It's still listenable. Like has like some meme songs like Drip. I'm not gonna explain what it's about, but pretty sure you could guess it. All right, so Curtain Calls. It is a best of album, and best of albums are basically like cover albums to me. And cover albums, for the most part, are like kind of bad. But because these are the greatest hits, I'm gonna put it pseudo between good and great. It's the song selection is good, And some of the song selection are great, and because of that mixture, I'm gonna put it like that between line of great and good. I mean, and also it's not like a legit studio album, it's just like a rehash of everything. So yeah. Alright, so the re-up. Again, this one is like, it's a compilation, but it's like produced like a real album. Honestly, I'm gonna set it once again where Straight from the Lab is, between a little bit bad and good. But I mean, a lot of the songs are like real good. Re-up is a good album. Like if you want, and also if you want to like know more of like the Shady Records artists like Cassius and Donoun. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but yeah, like him, like it's a good album to introduce them in. All right, so Relapse. That's okay. I'm probably the only person that actually likes that album. Like I was in high school when this came out, and when I heard it, I was like, "Yo, I gotta cop it." Went on LimeWire, got every song. It's bad. Okay, I mean it's again like I am like the only person that actually likes this album, but like listening to it more, what he does, the accents. I mean, the accents are funny, but like it's like he tried to be Slim Shady instead of just being Slim Shady. So Refill, it's a bad album. I mean, there are like, there's one song that's like sort of okay, but like it doesn't really justify everything else. Yeah, like Relapse, it's bad. Okay, so Relapse Refill, this is a good album. This is where he comes back. This is where he actually is Slim Shady and not just trying to be Slim Shady. So it is a good Relapse Refill is the mixtape that he made in regards to the response of Relapse. So yeah, like it's like once when he learned that Relapse was terrible, and it's bad. I mean, it's on the bad list for a reason. It's not good. Like it's really not. Like he just sort of phoned it in a lot. Recovery. Yo, when Recovery came out, like it was just like some of these albums on this list was like just a shock to me that like, whoa, he came back. And again, and much like Relapse, I got on LimeWire, I downloaded every single song, and the next day I went to the Best Buy and bought the actual album because I mean I wanted the album right then and there. I didn't want to like wait until like go to the store to get the album, so like I wanted every single song on my iPod before everybody else. So yeah, this is a great album. This is great. Every single song is a slapper, and it was like the first song. It was like the first album in a while where like I actually heard Pink on everything. Yeah, it's like the first one where he actually does more into like I guess pop music, where he gets Pink on board and Skylar Grey. Still don't know who she is. I mean, sure. I mean, I know she's like a singer, but like I've never really heard any of her stuff. But yeah, like Recovery is a great album. Marshall Mathers LP2. I had a little, when I first heard it, I was a little bit like iffy about it. Like the first time I heard it, I was like, it's alright. And then like the more I listened to it, and also like I don't have the deluxe version picture, so I'm just gonna like evaluate this as the deluxe version, because I have the deluxe version, and the deluxe version has 5 extra songs on it, and those 5 extra songs like really elevates that album. So I'm gonna put this. This is another great album. Like when I first heard it, I was like, but like listening to it more and like listening to like those 5 extra songs on the bonus CD, it elevated that album. So I'm gonna put this on great. It is a great album. You should definitely buy this. I mean, if you haven't heard Eminem before, like you should definitely check out the Slim Shady LP Deluxe, and then the other stuff. But yeah, like top 2 rows, definitely check these out. So Shady XV. Again, it's a compilation album. It goes where a compilation album goes. It is decent. I wouldn't really buy it. It has, hold up, the picture is a little bit too big. I want to like make sure that it's at decent level. Hold up. Yeah. Excuse me. It won't resize. Okay, well, I guess that's the small as it goes. It's decent. It is a decent album. I wouldn't really pay for it. It's okay. It has some good songs. I mean, a lot of the good songs are like old songs, like "Lose Yourself" and "Wanksta" that are like from the 8 Mile track. So that kind of what elevates it from a little bit. I mean, like at first it would be a little bad without those old songs, but because it has those good old songs, it sort of elevates it to like decent. I mean, it's not a full real album. It's just a compilation and a straight up mixtape. So yeah, it's decent. It's not that bad or that good. So Revival, it's a little bad. It's now, and I'm not gonna put it on completely bad because I mean he does has like some good songs on there, and and he is being a conscious rapper. But like I like Eminem because he is talks about crazy shit. He doesn't really let up on anything. He's like a no nonsense dude. I mean, he speaks his mind, and also like what I like the most about Eminem that like when he came out, even after when he came out, like when all the later albums come along, you get like all these new rappers. They all just sound the same, and every time a new Eminem album comes out, it's like, oh, it's a breath of fresh air. Like you get like actual lyrics, actual punchlines, and metaphors, and all that. So that's what people like Eminem for all those metaphors and punchlines and stuff. But him being like a sort of wholesome dude, like nobody wants that. If I had my soundboard set up, I would put the ain't nobody got time for that soundbite. But yeah, that Revival is a little bit bad. It's not fully bad. It's okay. It doesn't have that many great songs to elevate it to decent, but I mean it's still okay to listen to, but yeah, like it's not the Eminem that we all wanted. So Kamikaze, I was thinking about it. It's an amazing album. You could say it's Slim Shady LP 2. And you know what, like I am kind of waiting for Slim Shady LP 2 if he ever does it, since there's a Marshall Mathers LP 2, but Kamikaze is the only one that comes close to a new Slim Shady. But yeah, like Kamikaze, when I heard this, it was like 12 o'clock. And it was like 12 o'clock p.m. I was on Twitter, and a Twitch channel internet friend of mine, Yeti Hype, he tweeted that there's a new Eminem album, and I was like, what? I instantly got on Spotify, heard it, and I was like, okay, this is legit. I went on YouTube, listen to all the you know, like the fan made fake stuff. I was like, okay, let me just go on Spotify. Yeah, this is an amazing album. There's a reason why it's a comeback. All right, so last album, Music to Be Murdered By, which is the whole reason why I'm doing this tier list, because this brand new, excuse me, album came out. As of this recording, it came out like 3 days ago on Thursday midnight, which would be technically Friday. And I was thinking, is this an amazing album or is it a great album? A little bit used in a self-turmoil of determining the placement where I stand on this album. I mean, I've been listening to the album for like, oh man, I got stuff in my eye. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've been listening to this since Thursday for like 4 days straight. I mean, I've already decided which songs are like amazing, which songs are like sort of okay. But like, the thing is, like, the songs that I really like, man, there is art, man. There's so much stuff like hair in my eye. Where was I saying? Yes, I was thinking of where the album goes. Like, I was listening to it like all day for 4 days straight. The good songs that I like are already okay. You know, I'm just gonna keep my eyes closed. Nightclub. So the songs that I like are amazing, and the songs that I don't kind of like are still very good. So it's either amazing or great. I don't know where to put this. I mean, I've listened to the album long enough to actually decide, but if he comes out with like a deluxe version or like some sort of thing, it's a tough decision. Amazing or great. You know what? Much like the compilation albums, I'm gonna put it slightly above great and into the amazing. It's not fully amazing. It's definitely great album, but I think it falls into that like sort of pseudo amazing and great album. So yeah, I'm gonna put this. Yeah, I'm putting it. Yeah, that's good. As it stands right now, it is a. What would I say? What's between great and amazing? It's perfect. That no, it can't be perfect, because perfect would mean like if it was perfect, I would put it at amazing. So it's between amazing and great. That's it. That's it. Yes. So this is my tier list. Amazing albums: Slim Shady LP Deluxe Version, Marshall Mathers LP 1, and Kamikaze. Now, is there anything that I want to like elevate or whatever? I mean, I am like a big Eminem fan, and honestly, I was gonna put like Relapse on Little Bad, but like I thought about it, and yeah, it's not that good. And also, I was gonna put an Encore like on good, but like I was again looking at my playlist and thinking about it. Yeah, like I don't really have that many. There's not that many good songs that I like wanted like in a rotation of playlists. But I mean, there are like good songs on Encore, but a lot of this like sort of yeah. But yeah, this is the list. Eminem albums and mixtapes tier list. I think there's like one mixtape that I sort of missed. Like that's like between, that came like after Straight from the Lab EP. I know there's Straight from the Lab EP too, but like that only has like 2 songs on there. And I think like one of them is just an instrumental. And like, okay, so if I had Straight from the Lab EP2, I would put that on like, yeah, where the EP1 is. It's whatever. It's whatever. So yeah, this is a tier list. If you have any objections, I would like to see them. Any critiques? So yeah, this is it for the video. If you like it, or want to see more, subscribe. Until then, see you later.